Alpha is not shying away from the fight just yet. And in
Sweet,
fact,
it's
it's
a
going to
big,
be Crashies that meets Sugetsu.
Big whiff on this one. Keep an eye on Boaster pushing all the way through. Obviously sees the chamber trip, so he could smoke that at one point. Smoke goes down. No one's heard it. Boaster could get a lot here, man. We got to go on this POV. Oh. Dude, Sugetsu on top of it. That was nice from Sugetsu, though. It's a good bait from Spawn here. Right, two big angels on this there. Pick up this one.
That's that left all onto Boaster. The wrap around.
Oh, it's unlucky on this one. Is a nice little push from Boaster in reaction.
I like this wall. I think this is the meta wall, so I'm glad to see KC doing it. You let them have that little jiggle line on front A, right here. Let them have it, and then you just take the duel on it. Interesting position. It is Nico.
Yeah, the fact the headhunter and look,
Overlooked is crazy.
Just not quite being cleared properly. The deep control from Kayak has caused them issues already.
Okay, this is kind of a blunder round for sure.
It gives them the best chance to turn this back around.
How do you feel about the whole this map is Corrode 2.0? It's such a false statement.
This should be locked down. You'd imagine a round that seemed to be KC's gifted, but instead
it really doesn't play like Corrode at all.
Never expected. We saw it in the last round.
See how insane that wall is? Like now they don't even know someone is sight.
In the right place to take a few more. The headhunter, the best chance that they have. And he'll go down after just the 2, but just the 2 in an eco round, not as good as it usually gets. Cloud trying to contain. It's that little heal. He'll be back up to 100 in just a moment. Slow down behind as well, so no support for Levin as he falls. And Cloud is working his way towards the ult. There it is. Found one way or another.
How did they somehow throw this? Which one is that? Where is that?
I think one of the
is it the Shanghai one?
things in this scenario is firstly the res, but also because you want an eco round. You might look at this normally if this was your like second round conversion and go, oh, this.
I actually might go to that one.
Economically, Fnatic have already built up quite a few credits. Now they have a res to come into the Hells over to Crashies. But yeah, it seems like they're going to go back, and go back again. But they're still walking right into the arms of Kayak.
Nice.
£2.
No.
Good in the suit. I like how you've been grinding the past few days. Keep it going. You entertain us, and we all appreciate
that.
Nice. Good trade.
Big fake from KC.
Listen, thank you for the donation, but don't ever donate to me and end it on a big boy, okay? Don't ever call me that, bro. Okay, listen, I'm here to entertain you, but you know, I'm not here to you call me big boy. Let's keep that, like, don't do that, bro.
If they can draw the eye with that res,
well, thank you, though.
It could be the round.
Oh.
Res up.
As if it's behind the corner, chat.
Opportunity to really deal damage without a massive risk, but also
we have harbor ult. Nice.
Timing is going to be important, and well, it has at least forced them back, but do they know about that second player? They are looking for it.
Dog9, come on, Dog9.
From Dosia, and now can create a little bit of additional space for himself around the back of that site. Cloud knowing he needs to break through this quickly, but even still, he's walking back into the hands of Dosia again. He did enough in this round, it seems, but still coming.
This was a wild round from them. It looked overcooked, but it worked out wonderfully in the end, and Dosia checking for that flank is what won them.
Oh, the same fight once again, and no matter how quick Alfia could normally be,
Alpha, no TP.
Escape mechanism this time around. Of course, Fnatic's extra credits have been thrown into this one. But with that early man advantage.
Both teams. How is KC2 playing a 1-0
quite
team?
A lot of risks about it. Of course, they're going to break the door, remove one of those more aggressive. They are going to go this way. I was going to say they'd need a Prowler or two, but they don't have any of those left. Nice shot from the rate and quick enough to escape as well.
Nice shot.
Spike down mid.
Some teams play twice a week now.
3 versus 4.
It's going to happen in Americas. Oh, I see. They played twice in the first week. I see.
As well. And
of course, everybody at this point has already passed the angle. Cloud
nice shot.
Waiting the entire round for another fight.
Saw him.
Was just patient with his push. And
he walked in the slow and killed him. 12 seconds.
It's been difficult, but now everybody
chance to beat them. And reality is, it's the first time that if they win,
first time that Fnatic want to actually fight over towards A.
Map from Fnatic, a bad series instead. This looks like
even
footing, or maybe even
well, they ain't doing that one again.
KC have been playing.
I don't know where I put Fnatic at the moment.
A lot of positions that can be taken.
Cloud might be the best player in the world, though.
Well, how he's trying to switch up. I think Levin actually ends up dying into his own, or diving into his own harbor utility, but didn't affect him too much. Boaster ahead of the curve, but Levin is well aware. Another big round for the Neon. And Abbas
good
is
for
there to
K-Corp.
close things.
Since we've seen Alpha hit that form, he's due a round.
Whoa.
Okay,
Oh.
not quite quick enough.
Go on.
And neither is Dossier on the trade.
You shouldn't
They
go for
knew
more,
the
but
Alfie
I
would
want
be
to see
just
it.
around the corner, but he was ready for that.
Hit.
Oh, posted up on the angle will be Alpha. Damage on 11, 16 HP. Slide all you like. That should still be an easy shot.
They've thrown in the Reckoning, but they're not done anything with it. They were building up
This is a
orbs
cool
to get
idea.
that ultimate
Arbor
online,
wall with
and
the
instead,
fade eye in front and it scans.
they've ended up with nothing, and then the re-aggression from Crashies has just completely shut them down. They're trying to swing back into this angle. He's just waiting for them, but again, Dossier lands the shot. Even still, though, 25 seconds. They're hightailing it towards the B site where Boaster is waiting.
Big
Dossier
1v1 for
again.
Boaster.
This
Wins
fight could
this,
be
wins
everything.
the round.
If Boaster gets this kill, it should be round over, but it seems like
Really
Abbas
nicely
spotted
done.
him, it doesn't matter. The IGL has closed this round for Dossier. He needs this kill within seconds, and he does get it, but he's not going to be quick enough to turn back around, at least.
Can't talk.
But we've also got Viper on the defense.
I probably won't have
think
time
that's
to
always
hop
an
into a
interesting
server. Maybe I'll do it after the
point.
series.
Maybe not as interesting as the chamber on chamber action.
Narrate's been on fire today.
Already, we're going to see a couple, but then the trades
No
are
jinx,
back
of course.
immediate. Advantage now, one way. Ooh, I think Sugetsu got seen before he...
It's not happening at
I
all.
think
Might just
Penny's
die for
down
free
to
though.
off for Sugetsu, but he needs to kill off Boaster. They have done that relatively quick. They've also then implanted another player in Crashies, though. Do they check for this one? If they get this kill, maybe there's a chance of them winning the round, but
It's a good
not
position. I
a
like it.
trade.
Once again, I like this mid door being open, but I think really, like, if you're going to leave it, like, it's going to be like an A round or something.
The tap, that should be the end. Cloud on the swing.
But obviously, if all your...
Why you'd
But
say
he
that?
could
but
catch him going back in.
post, but there's Narrate.
Narrate
With the
max win
backstab
as well.
Eventually coming through.
I mean, and if you're from an attack POV, this is like KC's just doing their set strat, bro. They're doing a B split right now.
They're looking his way.
With the door
Well, they
broken
were, at least
already.
for a second. It seems like they do have somewhat of an
Like, what
idea
can
that
Boaster
he's
even
gonna
do
be
here? They're
coming
already
from this
expecting him.
position.
Oh my god, it's max win timing. Oh my god!
Boaster takes over. The backstab, the knife twisted, and what should have been a flank on flank.
Boaster's individual decision making today has been pretty fucking fire.
Around that look all but
Pretty
set
fire.
from the get-go to go the way of KC, but Boaster
Hit the max win
throws
timing,
the
bro.
Ultimate spanner in the work. Where's the ghost?
Oh my god.
Neon. I'm moving, by the way, Dima.
Double side, bingo side, green bingo.
Green and side. Is this walled? It's walled, it's walled, red. I will destroy it.
A main, they need to use Fade Dog to clear him.
Can fight in that position, but
Does
I guess
Narrate
you don't
break
mind that.
Fade Dog with Op Shot, take out Headhunter?
Heard how far back Abbas is.
Oh my god, they peeked before the Prowler. Kayak, you're cut. Kayak, you're done for. There goes the entry. GG, 35 seconds. Now it's all on Alfia's lurk.
Scot-free. And now they look to the other side of the map.
Spotted?
Still, KC are in position, and now Abbas has the info.
Oh my god.
Just in time.
Oh my
Alpha was about to
god.
be
Oh my
a real
good god, the
bomb
lurk is
off.
dead.
It looks like KC
They have a Fade
haven't
ult.
lost hope just yet.
20 seconds.
20
And they've been hit by the
seconds.
Nightfall as
We're
well.
going
Abbas
overtime.
has probably single-handedly won this
Kayak,
round.
you
11
cannot be
gets to
peeking
pick
before
up
the
pieces
Prowler,
at the
brother.
end. Sure, that wraparound
We
in the end
cannot
from
be.
Boaster able to get the opener. Does Alpha go in for more?
Sitting
Great
back.
fade eye in this one.
But Lavin
Ooh,
might
good
go
shot.
in. It looks like he wants to fight, and maybe if he could go back in time, he'd make a different choice. Down to a 4 versus 2. KC sought some advantages, but they lost everything that they had in the process. Narrate and Doja, they've been impressive so
Oh,
far.
he's so low.
Doja in the first half, Narrate in the second. Still, the numbers are stacked against them. The odds not in their favor, and with Narrate spotted,
They do it
that's
again.
Kayak this time. It's a
Was
little
Fade
bit
last
easier
time,
to
right?
lose him, but
Is it?
I don't think it's going to be easy for
The
Fnatic.
guy that slides into the site and takes their aim away.
I'd still rather have the Fade utility.
Who's he dogging for?
That's it.
Well,
For himself, perhaps.
just
Certainly not
non-stop
for
smoke
Alfie, or That's
spams.
another spam
Oh, no,
from
there's the
KC.
Prowler.
Successful need for the site. Like, it's the problem is that you're
Or do that.
always in a bad
Yeah.
position in terms of the utility. You always have to take a risk, but that risk is paid off. That one, not so much. Great shot from Narrate. He'll be blocked out from any more impact. Oh,
Oh, Abbas is
Crashies.
flying. If Crashies kills him off, there's an opportunity, but he loses the fight. And now Boaster has to fight versus 4. Sure, 2 of them are low, but they can almost just run in and give the information of where he is. There's nowhere left to
What
go.
a nightmare.
Hit by every piece of utility that was remaining in the belt. Somehow yet to take damage.
3 bullets.
One, but anything more, an impossibility.
Yeah, they might have shown that earlier on in the game. A couple of fakes here and there.
That's about 2
in the
weeks
same
ago.
round. Kayak, that same spot Levin's been playing from. A stun, buys a little bit of time, and he'll reposition.
God, how's he alive? How's he done that?
Sugetsu! Man down for KC, and it's gone from bad to worse as Kayak shows up again.
That was nuts. That was nuts round from Kayak.
And the Prowler down.
30 seconds. In an ideal world, here if it was a different map, Boaster calls a fake B and hit A, but they're just not in a position to do it. Rotates too long as well. That should be it, man.
The man who could have been dead to rights, his eyebrows shaved a moment ago. But instead,
she's maybe just deciding to back out of it. No, he calls for reinforcements, and through the wall, another body hits the floor, leaves Sugetsu and Levin. Chances seem minimal, and Alfia is still fighting, even on 4 HP. He's had enough of Summit for the day.
Yeah, not bad in here, but it's kind of expected in the first time for it.
To kill everybody.
It was fun though.
Daily subs gold thing, for sure.
Running back through would have a risk about it.
To try to make it more clean.
Though has dealt
Sorry.
with Docio with relative ease, and the remaining
team fight situations. Oh, they actually had a high-low setup.
Go about as well as you'd expect.
You know? So he should be much more careful with him showing himself
put into play.
on this B split.
But he's already on the ground.
A couple of picks go back here for KC. And they keep on going. Aves finding a lot of damage, and with Kayak and Crash, he's so
look at the timing he found off the audio, man.
And the damage done to Cloud.
Oh my god.
This is ridiculous. Fnatic are barely surviving.
Yo, if he shocks, they're all dead. Like, they all die to shocks, literally. If he shocked the planner, Cloud dies.
On any of these players.
Yeah, I mean, that's just not fair.
That will take them down.
That is just not fair in a way, and they're just going to be sacked here.
They made the right call. This play coming in. Narrate
You heard the TP.
doesn't know where that TP just came in from. Boaster being able to find one, but Narrate still.
Oh my god.
Luckily, the trade comes in quick. Great flash from
Look at
Cloud.
Doja. Perfect player.
Back to the
Doja staying alive forever.
Down, there'll be trouble
Look at this Heaven player.
Is Cloud as Alpha?
How does Alpha do anything here, though?
Waits to catch them on that rotate, but
oh my god.
falling. Hunter's Fury will be deployed.
Oh my god.
Make it out of there. It's left to 1. Levin up against Crashies. He's already dealt with.
Nah, that is the weirdest round ever. I thought Alpha's cage was actively bad, and then the Silval made it good. How? Like, somehow it's good.
Has to go, and he has no idea that victory was just around the corner.
No, that those back angles are safe.
Wait, they handled it close here pretty well. Yeah, they saw his gun barrel. I was looking at that thinking, mate, your gun's sticking through that. Do they know they're both here? Got half?
They need to start spamming. They need to stop them from defusing the swing out.
Oh, we just got him in time. He just got him.
To Fnatic. This buy definitely not the best. Another risky peak from Levin, but it also
this recovery is pretty nuts,
like they're
man.
Try and challenge Dosia, but he's just looking to
Really
try and
good
slow
from
them down.
Kayak.
Of course,
It's really good from Kayak. This TP from Dust9 is awesome.
Might be a ruse. Alfia again, having to try and bail them out of trouble. He's turned this
to work with, but Aves on the sides got the big gun, got the reveal to help him out. Well, not going to help anyone out. Narrate's dead to rights, and the door's closing on Aves. But before it does, Cloud
site pushes haven't happened too often, or if they have, it hasn't been him dealing the kills. But the first one is so quick. Again, it's another
just a
round.
little too much.
It's going to be everything. Bear in mind that is the spike in the hands of Aves, but instead it'll be Narrate to lead the charge, run it back.
Oh, Crashies is happy they didn't choose to go site here.
But everybody, bar one,
good info.
Has fallen back.
This is position from Levin. Now they're starting to go back and suspect something like this is a full
Damn, that's pretty nice, man. And now they can go back over towards B because they have the insert logs. Holy, this is a great round from them. They've got a very good ascent, man, K-Corp.
Has made B much easier to get into. Now they don't have any.
They won ascent last time, right?
So they're gonna have to fight on the way past the poster. Gets nothing done in that flash.
This is sick.
I think we might already be there. I've always
Whoa.
spoken about Fnatic comebacks, but there's been nothing to really make me believe
Whoa.
this is going to be
Boaster's
the case.
a swinging.
Might work from Boaster. Alpha yet swing onto it as well.
Okay, I like the confidence. It's probably a little too late for it, but
well, Dosia was hoping to be a little bit sneaky, and you know he's won that fight. I'm not sure there's too many worse positions on the map. But yeah, timing his.
You move to the left, you would see the gun. All
11
that.
spots him. That's one. Down to a 2 versus 2
before they can even make it out.
Actually favored.
Giving up the spike they were holding.
They're legit favored. You saw him.
Be a little bit too costly for KC. That could have been Doja down and Levin alone.
Oh, okay. Well, not anymore.
But Doja still drawing breath.
Nice timing on that.
A man who had some incredible rounds on Summit and
oh my
now
God.
steps up to new heights.
Not a chance he
but
considers short.
Is hunting him down and he'll find him before the TP is completed.
He's devastated,
One more round for Fnatic.
He's devastated.
6 in a row needed to bring us to overtime.
And you can see that nobody on the KC side is sweating whatsoever. Cloud is definitely of the Fnatic defenders. It doesn't even need to be a ruse sold by Levin, but he's selling it anyway.
He's being spotted. And yet still, if he walked right now, he'd have a backstab on Kayak. They thought he was in main. The door closed, the ruse sold, but Kayak shut him down, and Alpha's still waiting. 8 seconds, just needs to drop the spike. But he can't get it done. Whoa, that's a risky reposition.
Oh my God.
That's a very
oh my
risky
God.
reposition.
Oh my God.
And he'll lift a
Oh, they got the trades out. Wait, where's the other guy? Did he need to run in? Maybe. Okay, I mean, they're just better than them on this map.
The wheel and people about to start copying. Or is this going to be a complete failure?
Oh my God. I mean, also, Tier 2 is not really going to exist, right?
Well, okay, that was interesting.
Because there is franchise teams, but
seems like the opposing side.
Bro, they are so slow, Casey. What is going on? But like, look at positioning though. It's full cooked.
Start that diffusal. Force Cloud into
I like the detail to stick from wider.
Almost immediately.
Fight this, boom.
Well, they're already going to make it past.
I like what I'm seeing out of Fnatic.
But what do we do from here?
You saw like a little bit of like discomfort. It's like chill vibes. Also, we saw the exact thing that we just talked about here. Oh my God.
58 HP.
Bro, nobody's made it out the choke. They use all these
30
ults.
seconds left. As they now look to make it to the site. Alfia on that entry, but Narrate swings out from above. Even still, it ends up even, but bear in mind, there is a showstopper, but it's on the other side, and Alfia just isn't missing.
Alpha,
12
bro.
HP made no difference. And now Levin.
He's less impactful on the strat because he's doing the B fake. No way, surely. Jesus. Smoked off heaven. You're gonna be like, fuck, I'm gonna be late to the play. I need to start moving now. Narrate understands that, takes the advantage.
Finally, we'll see some players fall.
Oh, this is fucked.
But it's not gone the way of Fnatic. Maybe it has.
I said it's fucked, and then somehow they found some way to win these disadvantageous duels.
Couldn't have gone any better. Sugetsu, last man standing.
Crashies.
Is going to close it out. No more unlucky
That's
timing.
But they don't quite have the sight. Fnatic still
slid into the smoke.
To deal with, and okay, the raid's gonna fall
Boss.
quickly. Is still standing his ground though. He's taken down.
Nah.
Has made this an almost
They're actually literally playing off angles and just winning multiple duels. How does
slipping past it now sat up close? Levin suspects it, and now it's just one left to deal with.
How did he see? They're leaving.
Only now making it down.
Look at this very late wrap by Cloud. So Getsu got the first. Bro, I swear this is such a bait angle. It's such a bait angle, this rafter angle. We've never seen a kill from there, I'm not kidding. Kayak, bro. Kayak is so perfect, chat. I'm sorry, but Kayak is so perfect.
What? That shot was insane from Levin. Another needed onto Kayak. A right click could be enough.
Kayak is so perfect.
He finds all the kills.
Bro,
He ran out, so they get the Euro rotate already here, and Fades are going to be here. All passing.
But it will be great if they try and run through a snake bite. They wanted to try and join.
Yeah, Keiko can't do this. You can't go this fast against a Euro comp.
It leaves Narrate, and well, he's got his.
They might go back to B. If Cloud doesn't overextend here, this could be huge. I think he's going to get the pick that stops them going that way.
Fade ult and pivot to B. The Fatal back. One gets hit. Oh no, now what? Now they've got to go A. They're trying to fake B with this. Oh, but then they prodded over towards Heaven. Now they've got to raise luck, because this is the guy that was trying to fake over towards B. He's got good timing, right? Boasted dead. 20 seconds.
It's going to be down to Alpha on the side, but sometimes that's enough. He quickly got 2 kills. And although the spike plant is inevitable, there's still an opportunity for Cloud. Making his way towards 11. He'll get himself a 1v1 fight, but it's enough.
Flank. That's gone about as well as it could for Sugetsu. And then he got shot in the face. So that's a bit unfortunate, but luckily it's a return. Levin popped the showstopper. That's going to push them back for a moment, buy a little bit more time. And as that clock keeps on ticking, the defuse will be at least tapped to bait out the swing. Abez down, and now 1v1. Okay, it's looking workable for a man like Cloud. He's going to tank that nade, looking to get it to happen. The wrap from
the delay on site.
On this attack side, Cloud.
They're going to make a plan with the flash. Hey, you're in a crossfire. You're getting 1 kill, that's it.
He thinks they would. So a slow approach from Cloud, but it looks like they've taken... Oh my goodness! Alpha and Kayak have shut them down. Cloud should have it all lined up, but he's being caught by Narrate. Crashies all alone will only
do, and not a lot of time to do it. They've got to go through the orb. And are they just going to try and re-hit into this B site through Heaven? That seems to be the plan. 20 seconds left. Cloud is just going to sit and wait in the corner. Are they going to check it? They haven't checked it. And wow, Alfia swings before his teammate can even deal that final blow. A nice shot for Levin, but it's irrelevant. The spike up top.
Fake pump from the Yoru over towards A. They're trying to make it look like when he faked over towards Heaven and then TP'd and B hit. They just get all the info over towards B, and then there's a 2-person stack on A.
Still here. Aves is still here. They sit in the corners, but immediately are cleared. Aves, the second player, but Kayak still gets both.
Spike.
But then there was another prong.
Big Joe.
The third to the fork that was this A site defense. And although they'll be able to potentially get a plant, they're pressuring, they're pushing. The flank was what they're waiting for.
Holy hell, bro. Look at the heroes. The heroes are here in force.
There were problems with him being the only man there.
Kayak into Cloud.
That was a different level. On the third map in overtime, yeah, Kayak stepped up big time here as well. But Cloud got that plant in with a second to spare. Not just
no one's going wide on
the clock, but because of the forces gathering around him. They try to flood in, they try to deal with him, but too little.
Towards middle to create passive pressure. The problem is K-Cop after they see the smoke over towards middle, get the info over towards A. So they should have maybe had a bigger lean over towards B.
And Alfia couldn't have been much closer. An opener that gives them a good position. Levin tried to be the hero, instead he's eliminated immediately. The man of the moment is gone.
Wow.
But Aves still alive and kicking Kayak. The bodyguard.
Get a kill in this one.
Now Aves is all that's left, and while Alfia makes sure that this round doesn't go anywhere else, being the main point of their grievances so far. But he has a teammate alongside him, and that teammate might not be checked. It's only going to be the 1-for-1. Alfia needed once again, and he delivers once again. But eventually he will fall just like the others. And now Cloud, all that remains, time ticks by.
Yeah, I mean, Boaster's already here.
Under pressure again, the one that looks to close. That time being
and TP's to sight. There's
becomes,
4 here, they're so slow.
19 seconds left for KC to try and make some sort of move, and it's already them the first
this was
to
crap,
fall.
man.
It looks like everything will fall apart right at the end.
That was actually
KC.
the worst round I've seen from them.
It's
a shame that was their worst round.
At 17.